And now I want to talk about the compiler, what compiler is. So your first language, your mother tongue, may be English or any other language. And computers also have their own languages, and their language consists of zeros and ones. They don't understand any languages that we speak. So computers understand the instructions that are composed of zeros and ones, which we call binary. So they speak and understand binary. So even though we are learning programming languages to tell computers what to do, computers technically don't understand them either. So here is the code that we are going to learn, and as you see, it's not zeros and ones. And I think it wouldn't be fun if coding involved literally writing zeros and ones. But many years ago, people actually used to write zeros and ones for the computer to understand. And but nowadays we don't do this. We don't write zeros and ones anymore. And there is a solution for that. And solution is a compiler. On the left side of the compiler is a source code, and on the right side of the compiler is an object code. And what is a source code? A source code, any code you have written in any language, whether it's a C++, C#, or Java, or any other language. The code that you have written in these languages is called a source code. And the name of the source code can be anything you want, but the extension must be CPP. On the right side, we have an object code. And what is object code? It's basically a product of the compiler, and it contains the code that computer understands. So to take this code that we have written here and to turn it into zeros and ones, the language that computer understands, there needs to be some intermediate step. So there should be some software in my computer that takes the source code and produces an output, what is called object code. So I have found an image, this image on the internet that shows the same thing that I showed right here. Okay, so to get your computer to understand the code that you have written in any language, okay, you need some software which is called compiler. So basically, compiler is a computer program whose job is to convert the source code to an object code.